Yo, 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 yo. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. And today, welcome to this Automobilista 2 stream. It's not going to be a multiplayer stream because my network is not fast enough to stream and play online at the same time for some reason. Because it's the reason it's because it's slow, of course. But yeah, we will be doing a offline racing against AI. And let's see where we are going to start. So yesterday I was doing some 80s Formula One racing. This was the last circuit I raced on. Cascais, my home country, the former Formula One circuit. This is the 1988 configuration without the chicane and the faster corner, faster turn one. But today we're gonna do something else. I did a 30-minute race yesterday. It's too long, so maybe today we'll make 50-minute races so we can do more racing. So let's select something to start on. Maybe not a super fast car. There's many cars to select from here on Automobilista 2. I mostly like prototypes or open wheel cars, but almost every car here is fun to drive to some degree. A lot of Brazilian content, or really nice content, the stock cars and this Copa Classics, really nice cars here. Copa Montana. Well, this I think I never did a race with the Copa Montana, so why not? We can do a race with this cool pickup, this cool truck cars or whatever they're called. I think this is trucks, very modern design trucks. Let's choose a color. I like the blue one, number 70. So the AI varies from circuit to circuit and from series to series, so I always start at 100 and then see if I'm too fast or too slow and then try to adjust it. So let's choose a circuit, probably in Brazil, why not? Since this is a Brazilian series, there are a lot of cool circuits in Brazil. There's Brasilia full. Well, we can start at Brasilia. I like this circuit a lot. 5.47 kilometers, 12 turns. Let's go to Brasilia. Let's set up the race here. So I have at this point 1 hour practice. We don't have to do the full hour, but it's time enough to get used to the car. And the qualifying session, it will be short. Yeah, 50 minutes qualifying, not private. Everyone is on track. So let's keep it like this. Now the race duration will be about 15 minutes, and we will keep the mandatory pit stop just for fun, because I like to make a pit stop to mix things up, and it also becomes part of the strategy. Minimum tires 4. Let's make everybody change 4 tires. Mandatory pit stop. So the racing is set up. And the start, yeah, instead of a standing start, it will be a rolling start without the formation lap because it's boring, it takes too long. And so we'll go with that. The opponents will be the same class. Let's start with 100% AI to see where we stand. I like the high aggression. Let's go to the max. And also AI mistakes ×5, because I like it when some AI cars spin off or something like that, and instead of acting as robots and being super consistent, I like it to make it somewhat more human and realistic, so to speak. So yeah, I think This is a good setup to start the Copa Montana car at Brasilia, the full circuit. Let's go for it. 50-minute race. We'll do a little bit of practice first to get used to the car and adjust ourselves to the track, and then we see how good we are or bad compared to the AI and make some adjustments. Let's go. Let's go, go, go. So, and yeah, it's a full Brazilian field since this is a national series. I'm the only Portuguese guy here, but at least we have all one thing in common. We all speak Portuguese. And yeah, there's Nelson Piquet Jr. There's some real names here. Yeah, it's an actual person, the son of the legendary driver Nelson Piquet. Quite a nice guy. I like him. He was involved in the scandal in F1. Very bad thing, but I still like Nelson Piquet. And yeah, let's do a little bit of a practice here at Brasilia. See how we do. Oops. Well, I forgot one thing. I don't know if you guys noticed, the pit speed limit was 240 kilometers per hour. Let's get out of this. We have to set up the race again, because yesterday I was doing 1980s Formula One cars, and since in that time there was no speed limit, no pit speed limit, I put it at the maximum allowed by the game to simulate how things were back in the day. Cars would just rip through the pits at full speed, and it was crazy and super dangerous. So yeah, I forgot to set that up to a more realistic setting. So where is it? I forgot where it is. It's race settings. Oh, mandatory pit stop. Where is it? Now I forgot where it is. Rules, I think it's here. Oh yeah, rules. You see, I had it set to the maximum 240 to simulate the 80s F1 pit speed limit that was unexistent. So we'll keep it at 60. I think this is normal in today's racing. Track limit warnings 3, rules and penalties on. We'll do a full course yellow. I don't know. Sometimes this is annoying. No, let's race without full course yellows. So now I think we're set up correctly. So let's go back to Brasilia this time. I'm not gonna mess with the setup for now. 5 liter 6 lap. Let's just fill out the car, see how it drives. Can try this camera from the roof. A lot more visibility. Less realistic, but let's go with it. We don't have to be super realistic all the time. I remember the circuit, but I haven't raced here in a while, but I remember that I like it at least. A little bit slow there, but I have to take it easy on the first laps. That's why it's called practice. A little bit of a slide action there. Braking early. Still trying to find my braking points. Let's let the driver pass. He's faster than us, I think. Now he's slowing down for some reason. Let's push through. Don't know how fast I can go here. I almost lost it there. He's really slow mid-corner, then he speeds up. Here he is again. A little bit of a competition here during the practice session. A little bit of a battle. It's also nice to practice battles, so we can predict some awkward situations during the race, during the real race. So he's slower than us in the corners. But he's braking later than us. But now look. Look how slow he is. It's like a ballet or something. I think we can go a little bit faster through here. Our friend is now behind us. We left him behind. So remember guys, we are running 100% AI with max aggression and 5 times AI mistakes, 5x, whatever they call it. At this point we are P12 in the practice session. I'm not at my fastest pace yet, I'm still adjusting to the track, so I think we can probably climb a little bit more. Then we can see if 100% AI is good enough to make for a fun race. A little bit too quick this time. We are already 2 seconds faster than the last lap. Sliding a little bit on the exit. Kind of fun to be honest, but not good in terms of lap time. Second gear, tight exit, sliding again. We are still almost 3 seconds faster. We are getting better at this track and with this Papa Montana car. I hope my voice is going through. I adjusted the levels in OBS. And we are still way back in the field in terms of lap time, 16th now. Maybe we'll make some adjustments later in the setup. Third gear, yeah, we can keep it in third gear through here. I can be faster on that corner. Here, maybe keep it also in third gear. Yeah, I think that works. This fast left-hander, fourth gear, not quite full throttle. Second gear, yeah, I think we were decently quick on that section. Let's try not to slide it so much this time. One more lap. We are P10 right now. Remember, this is still practice. Our fuel is getting low, so we'll do this lap. Alright, I kinda missed the entry there. Yeah, so let's support this lap. We already did a little bit of practice. So at this point, we are P10. I don't know how the voice is compared to the levels of the game. I'll put it a little bit down this time, but it seems to be fine. Let's go to the monitor view a little bit. This is the fastest driver so far, 2.5, 2 minutes 5.6. And our best lap was 2 minutes 7.6, so exactly 1 second behind. So we are good. I think we'll be improving our lap time soon. I think the game sound levels might be a little bit low. Let's put them up just that. So what can we do in terms of setup? We have the softs and hard slicks. I don't know if we were on the softs, we probably would. So let's do our steering lock. Rear downforce, I don't know, it felt good, so let's leave that as it is for now. Soft slicks, yeah. So I think we're gonna have basically the same setup for this second stint. And let's do one more stint in practice, then we move to qualify in 15 minutes and a race, also 15 minutes with a mandatory pit stop. Yeah, that's it. Pit limiter engaged. Still cold tires. Just let these guys go through. A little bit of a traffic situation here. We are almost too wide. Let's let him go. We'll be busy on track right now. A lot of cars on track. Our tires are getting warmer. Let's go for a quick lap with a little bit of slipstream, a little bit of a draft going on. No traction control. So we have to be careful exiting the corners. The rear will step away very easily, but it will not snap, so it's quite fun to drive these cars. These trucks, I mean. We're on a quick one this time. Well, at least compared to my last fastest lap. Maybe I can keep it in third through there. I will try it next time. Well, a little bit of a situation. My AI friend did not give me the room. He did not leave it a space. All the time you have to leave it a space. Well, it happens. No damage. Let's continue. Can do a few more practice laps, maybe one or two more. A little bit wide. Let's focus. We were a lot quicker this time through there. Let's try to make a clean lap this time. And using the throttle to steer the car mid-corner to help it rotate. As I told before, it's really fun. It's really controllable. The rear will not snap, for sure. A little messy through there, but still quick. Oh, and we went quickest. By a very small margin. Let's watch the replay. So, with that lap, we are currently fastest on the practice session. We'll see how the session goes, because if I'm too... I can't speak to save my life. If I'm too quick, it's not gonna be a fun race, but for now it seems even. So a very tiny difference. Only 96 thousandths of a second, I think. That's how it's said, yeah. Forgive me if I'm making a mistake. But yeah, anyway, I made a 2 minutes 5:6:80, and you made a 2 minute 5:6:96, so very close. So that means we are at this moment close to the AI performance. But as I said, I don't want to be too far ahead to the AI, otherwise it will be a boring race. I want to be just on the sweet spot for my skills, as always. Otherwise, yeah, it defeats the purpose of racing. In real life, that would be awesome to be always in front and way quicker than everybody else. But we're trying to have a competitive session of gaming against the AI. We want to be in the mix a little bit. Sometimes the AI is tricky to set up because they will be slower than you in qualifying, but then in the race, for some reason, they just go ballistic and get super quick straight line speed and corner speed, but we'll see how it goes. Sometimes I hit the sweet spot and it's really fun. And many times I stay behind because of my own mistakes, of course. So I think we're done with practice. Let's skip to the end. So yeah, even after simulating the rest of the session, nobody made a quicker lap. So let's move on to 15 minutes of qualifying. It's all or nothing with a lot of cars on track, so we can catch a tow or we can catch traffic that will slow us down. Let's see how it goes. So we'll keep 25 liters for 6 laps and we'll go from there with the soft slicks. Sorry. Clock is ticking. Let's not waste any time. I've been doing this corner in second gear, but third gear seems to work, so we'll go with that from now on. Still cold tires. Let's try to warm it up a bit. Well, not that much. Pardon. we're gonna have some traffic during our qualifying lap. We lost a little bit of time, but let's push. Sorry. We are P2. Let's go for another one. Now P3. Doesn't matter. Let's try to make a quicker lap. Kind of missed the apex there. We are still quick. Tires are much warmer now. Like apex on this one. And I missed it a little bit. It's gonna be a good lap. And we are on pole position and double yellow flag. But we have a good lap already, so that guy went off track. Let's go to the pits. Watch a little bit of the replay. So yeah, it seems that I might be a little bit too quick for the AI at 100%, so on the next race I might have to bump it up a little bit, but I run the risk of later being way too slow. It's kind of a fiddly thing, but we'll go with the settings we have for this race. It will be a 15-minute race with a mandatory pit stop. 4 tires must be replaced. Let's go back to action. Return to pits. So again, very close times on the front. 56, 7, 6, 7, 2 minutes 6. So the second place is very close to us. So we might still have a competitive race on our hands. But for now it seems like we are a little bit too quick for the AI. Let's see how the qualifying goes. We might do... For now I don't need to do any further laps. Let's get the car ready for the race. So we will race with the slicks, because there's a mandatory pit stop. And we don't have to run hard slicks or anything like that. There's no need for it. So it's roughly 2-minute laps, so we'll put fuel for the full race distance. So yeah, 8 laps. It's more than enough to finish the 15-minute race. We'll be a little bit more conservative and put fuel for 9 laps, just to be absolutely sure I don't run out of fuel in any circumstance. I will not mess with this because the car seems fine. I don't want to mess it up. My ignorant skills. Pit strategy. I have already some setups here for tires and damage. Yeah, I will keep soft slicks. So we have the car ready for the race itself. Let's just finish the qualifying. 5 minutes and 18 seconds to go on this qualifying session. We are on pole position. Here, Pachenki. Very close to us, but he hasn't improved this time yet. And we are the only drivers with on the 5-second mark after 2 minutes. And it's 2:06. Up to the 6th place, 2:07. And the slowest car is 2:13. So big difference there. Okay, still 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go on the qualifying session. We are still P1, pole position. I hope it's not gonna be a boring race. Because if I'm too quick, yeah, I'm just gonna what? It's gonna be boring, yeah. We might stop. So, if I'm too quick on this race, I will stop it and we will bump up the AI difficulty to have a more interesting race. Let's see how it goes. We are watching Chenki, number 2 car, right now on P2. Qualifying almost over. We don't have to try for a faster lap. We are probably gonna stay on P1. Excuse me. So qualifying is over. We are P1. Let's see how the race goes. The car is already set up for the race. Rolling start. 15 minutes with mandatory pit stop. Let's go. We already lost P1 and we are about to lose another position, but it's not a problem. I think we still can catch up. It was not a bad start. But it was not the best start either. Try to stay on the inside here. Excuse me. We are back on P2. There's a car inside, he takes back P2 and P3. Oh, we are now P4. Let's just... We almost made contact there. Lost a little bit of time. Let's try not to lose any more positions. We are P4, but we are still in the fight. So let's just focus. The drivers ahead fighting for position. Let's try to get closer, get into the action. Oh, we have boost. Okay, that will make a difference. I did not notice we have a boost button during the race available. That will for sure make a difference. Okay. So the boost is gone now. If I'm not mistaken, I have 15 boosts available. 15 times. So let's try to manage that. Take advantage of it. We are still not able to get very close to the drivers ahead. I'm sure they were using the boost themselves. Let's go. Try to get in the slipstream. This will be a short race, so we still have to pit. That will change everything. 10 minutes to go, so we'll do a pit stop very soon. Mandatory pit stop, by the way. Let's use the boost. We are now in the fight. Almost 3 wide. Let's try to avoid that. Second gear through there to play it safe. They got away again, so let's try to close the gap. One or two more laps and we will do the pit stop. Ooh, a little bit of contact, that gives me a chance to get on their side. Now we'll be on the inside line at the end of this part of the track. Here we go. Let's try to make a move on the inside. No. See if we can get him on the exit. At least we are side by side. Let's try to get ahead. Still there, huh? Not a good part to be too wide. End up losing 2 positions back to where we were before. Nice battle, nice clean battle, and we have the boost available again. A bit of a dive bomb almost by me. So I will use the boost on the main straight. And then on the next lap maybe do the pit stop. Oh, a little bit the drift there. Let's get ready for the boost. Let's use the boost now. And one of the drivers going into the pits. Climb to P3. And the boost really makes a difference on the straight. We still have a little bit of boost left for this exit, but yeah, we're still behind. Seems like we have a battle on our hands again. 3-car battle. Pardon. So we're gonna pit this time. No need to get involved in some incident. And let's see what happens after the pit stop. Whoa, that guy did a little bit of a stunt there going on 2 wheels. We were able to get by. Let's go. Not a bad pit stop. We are P2 right now. A little bit over 3 minutes to go, so it will be a sprint to the finish. Not a bad race. So far at least. I forgot I have cold tires. Let's take it easy. I pressed the boost button trying to get closer to the driver ahead. That didn't work. He's probably using boost himself, for sure. Pachenki in the lead. We are P2. 1 minute 50 to go. We're very close to the end of the race. Let's push. Let's try to catch up with Pachenki. He's 1.8 seconds ahead. You can see him there. I think we are getting closer. Over revving the engine a little bit. Yeah, boost available. Let's try to use that now. This is the last lap. We are getting closer to Pachenki. Let's try to make a move for P1. We are not quite able to make a move on him now. Let's try on this corner. He defended the inside line. Pretty good thing by the AI, by the way. Nice touch. He really moved to defend the inside line, and that's nice to see on the AI. Let's try again, but I think we can't get him at this point. There's not really a place to pass from here to the finish. But P2 not bad. Let's try to keep it that way at least. We boost one last time, but for sure we cannot pass him. Very close finish. I'm thirsty here, give me a second. So yeah, having the AI at 100% made me a fast driver, but not super fast. So I was able to fight for the front positions. So maybe on the next race we can bump it up a little bit to make it harder for me to be up front. But overall a cool race, to be honest. Excuse me. And to be honest, in terms of offline racing, this is what I seek. Is fun racing, competitive racing with AI, and in Automobilista 2 it seems like the AI has some nice touches, like that guy defending the inside line when I was going for it. I was like doing sort of a dive bomb, but he cut my intentions before the corner, and that was really cool. So let's see if we can keep having fun. Hope you guys are having fun also. Let me know in the comments. And remember, this is all about sim racing, about having fun and spending a good time. That's it. And if I can get some views on YouTube, of course it's nice. Everybody likes numbers. And I'm racing, I'm competing. I want to have the best result I can, so that's not my main focus right now, but it is what it is. I'm on YouTube, I'm streaming. Of course I want to be successful, as successful as I can. So yeah, let's keep it that way. Let's try to keep it cool at least. So finish this race. We're gonna do another one, I think. Then I have to do some shopping and take care of some stuff. And maybe I will do another stream later, since I'm having so much fun doing these offline racing streams. So Brasilia was a fun track. Let's see what we have more in Brazil. We have the sort of oval Brasilia. That should be fun too, but let's try for another one. Campo Grande, Cascavel. Cascavel is a short track, 3.3 kilometers, but very fun. I don't know if we should do a race with the Montana trucks here or not. Yeah, we could. So let's see what we have. This is a kart track. This is Curitiba. 3.6, also not very long. So let's go for Curitiba. So this time, instead of 100% AI, we'll bump it up to 105. Let's see if this makes a difference. It makes it hard for me to be on the top positions. And the rest will keep the same. 15 minutes. Qualifying, 15 minutes race. Mandatory pit stop. So it's all happening in a short amount of time. And let's go. Let's go for it. I hope the sound is getting through nicely, as best as I can with my cheap gear. But then I will check the stream and make some adjustments in OBS for future streams. I don't know if the game sound is too low right now. I think I will bump it up for testing. I bumped up the game sound a little bit, the game sounds volume a little bit. Later I will watch the stream and make some adjustments, but yeah. So we are in Curitiba. Let's go for a little bit of a practice. Opa! I don't quite remember this track, but I have been here before, so I'm kind of refreshing my memory still. To be honest, I don't think I remember it at all. It seems all very new to me. I think I might have raced here once or twice in the past, but I don't really remember this layout. I have some memory of some parts, but others seem completely new to me. I remember this part for sure. Oh yeah. It's all coming back now. Now the parabolic, huh? Wide right-hander. Yeah, I was here before for sure, but I need to practice again. A little bit too quick through here. We spin the car. We have to be slower on that part of the circuit. Braking to the first chicane, or we can call it that. So yeah, I'm still relearning this circuit. I have to be a little bit patient. It's quite a short circuit, so it will be easy to memorize. Just a few laps. The hairpin. I think that's the slowest corner there. And a quick left-hander, right-hander. I can keep it in fourth gear. Let's try to make a clean lap this time. A little bit close for comfort. There's the hairpin. It's like fourth gear through here. I think it works. Yep. This is our first somewhat quick lap. P13. A bit messy over there through that first couple of corners, that chicane type thing. Yeah, but these cars are very forgiving. And remember, we are now at 105 AI difficulty, so it should be harder for me. Well, talking about it should be harder for me. It's hard to keep it on track. So I have to be careful on this hairpin. I was coming a little bit too hot. Excuse me. Let's do a few more practice laps. Oops, braking a little bit too late. Kinda lost the distance markers. I was looking around and then I saw the 100 marker and I was already past it and I knew it was too late, but I still kept it on track. So I saved it. Not bad. But it ruined our lap time, of course. But let's keep practicing. I'm still not super familiar with the circuit. Here's the hairpin, take it easy. There's a guy inside now. And I messed the hairpin again, see? Still have to... Let's try to go on track without messing the race for anyone else. I will not go to the pits. I still want to learn the circuit. Let's practice a little bit more before we do any changes to the car or whatever. So at this point we are 4.5 seconds slower than the fastest lap. So we have a long way to go. Let's try not to mess up the braking now. Braking early. To the chicane. To this right left, right sequence of corners. Very easy to mess it up here, as I did right now. I wonder if I will be able to recover 4.5 seconds. It's not gonna be easy, I tell you that. There's the hairpin. First gear, yeah, I think we need first gear. But still not fast enough. But we are getting faster. We are still 23rd, but we recovered some seconds there. Braking way too early. let's go to the pits. So this time we are still way behind in terms of lap time. 127.3 and 124.5 quickest lap. So we're way behind. Let's go to the pits. I'll soften the anti-roll bar front and back. One click. I don't know if that will help me or not. Let's try it. A little bit more steering lock. Let's try to improve our lap time, see if we can get closer to the quickest times so far. Maybe we can keep it in second gear on the airpin. Let's try third gear through here. Seems to work. We have more speed at the exit of the airpin. Really slow. Not bad. But we are still way behind. We are able to make a quicker lap, but still more than 2 seconds behind the fastest lap. So the AI is really quick here. I don't know if I will ever be able to recover. But yeah, it seems like we cut track. Excuse me. So yeah, I can see I'm way behind on the pace. I really don't know what to do in terms of setup, but I don't need more rear downforce. Doesn't seem to be a problem. The braking is good. It goes the rear duct for aerodynamic performance. I don't want to mess up anything here. So instead of being here practicing, I kind of know the track now. I'm gonna risk it and go straight to the 15-minute qualifying session and see how we do there. But it's not easy, I can tell you guys right now. So let's skip the free practice and go straight to qualifying. And now it's a true challenge. The AI at 100% difficulty seems to be a little bit too much for me. But let's give it a try. I'll give it my best for sure. Let's go. I think we are first on track. There's gonna be a lot of traffic really soon. Let's try to get a couple of clean laps here. Things are not looking good, judging by the practice times. Tires are still not fully warm. Maybe they need one more lap to get up to temperature, but we'll go for it right now. Okay, we have our first clean lap. Let's see where that puts us. P2 for now, but the AI is gonna start charging really soon. Also, we have traffic right now. Almost lost it there. P5 currently, I'm going to improve a little bit, P6, again P3, let's keep pushing. Excuse me. We are still quicker than last time. We are quicker again. Let's see how much we can improve. We are now P1. Let's see for how long. Let's do one more quick lap. We are P1 with 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go, and I was looking at the times, I was looking at the data, and I let the engine hit the rev limiter. Completely distracted myself. So it seems like we are able to be competitive after all. In the qualifying, in the practice not so much, but I was able to improve my time. I went to 1:24.9, my best time so far, and I could still be quicker on this lap, even though I'm distracted. Let me see if I can make it up on the last corner. A little bit of draft, maybe, no. I know. Okay, it doesn't matter. For now we have the quickest time, so yeah, we are the only drivers on the 24 second. So let's get the car ready for the race. Excuse me. This is a 124 lap. So, take 55 liters just for precaution. I'm not gonna do the math, make a rough assumption of what the fuel will be. I'm lazy like that. We're on force, that's not gonna match the pit strategy. Same as before. 4 slick tires and damage. Yep. And we are ready for the race in terms of setup. And still have 6 minutes on the qualifying to go. Let's let that play out to see if somebody gets closer. Maybe we go for a defense lap or something, I don't know. So still 2 minutes to go in the qualifying, and I'm still the only driver with the 124.9. Eduardo late 125.1. 2/10 of a second slower. And yeah, during the practice session the AI seemed so quick, but now on the qualifying session I was able to be quicker. Let's see how it plays out during the race. Normally I don't make such good starts, so I will probably lose a position or two right from the bat, right off the bat. So let's keep to the end, simulate the rest of the session. Yeah, I kept P1. Let's see how the race plays out. So just to remember you guys, this is a 15-minute race with Montana trucks, with a mandatory pit stop, but 4 tires are required to be replaced. We are running with the soft slicks, so this should be fun. 100%, 105% AI difficulty, max aggression, times 5 AI mistakes. That's the current setup, so let's go for it. Excuse me again. Let's try to make a good start this time. That guy is already ahead of me, should get penalized. Go behind, fella, yeah. You need to stay behind. Let's go. We already lost P1. There's more cars coming. And I forgot where I was for a moment there. Whoa. A bit of contact. A bit late. There's the car now. We are in a little bit of a sticky situation here. We already dropped down to P3. And Osman is trying to make a move on the inside. Let's block the inside. With cold tires, a little bit hard to stay on the apex. We still keep P3 for now. Into the airpin. P3 with a little bit of contact on turns 1 and 2. But we are still alive, no damage done on the car. But they were able to get away a little bit. Let's try to catch up. There's a car right next to us. Let's try to hold on to P3. I think we are a little bit quicker. But he has the inside line, so we might lose P3 right now. We just did. Let's go for the a little bit of contact again. And I have a warning from the stewards. And I end up falling to P6 here. I need to get my racing skills up to... Well, I need to get my shit together, that's what I mean. Otherwise I'm losing positions left and right. Let's go. I have the boost button available. I'm gonna use it on the main straight. Not right now, maybe not. Maybe that's not the best place to use the boost here. Boost activated. We have P7. We've fallen to P7 at this grace of a start for me. We are still on the fight. You also need to make a good pit stop if you want to get somewhere on this race. We are sliding all over the place, but we kept it on track thanks to the great handling of these cars, of these trucks. The boost takes a while to recharge, so we have to wait on that. We see someone already going into the pits. The guy in front of us goes wide, and the guy behind us gets closer, so we cannot distract ourselves here. For sure he's gonna go for it. Yeah, he's faster than us. I brake way too late. A lot of contact. Ooh, let's try to get back on track. I'm totally messing up this race so far. I already flat spotted the left rear and a little bit of the right, the left front I mean. So we are, yeah, other guys making mistakes too. Let's try to pass him. Got out of track again. What a mess. A lot of action going on here. A lot of action. And we have fallen to P11. What a disgrace. We have boost again. Let's go. Let's try to recover from our terrible race so far. Going from pole position to P11. Well, it happens. Go for the boost. I think I cut the track a little bit too much. I already have 2 strikes before I get a penalty, so I have to be careful. We have 2 drivers making a mistake here, going off track. A lot of action on this race, but unfortunately we lost many positions. The AI is definitely faster at 105%, so it's already a big challenge for me. P11 with 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go. We still need to do a pit stop. Let's see how that goes. Let's see how that plays out. Let's try not to make many mistakes. And there's another driver trying to pass us. The guys up front really close to each other. Late is the current leader. We are struggling to keep up with the drivers ahead. I think I will go for the pit stop right now. or maybe use the boost and do one more lap. Let's go one more lap. I think we're in trouble here with these tires. I should have gone for the pits. I forgot how bad my tires are, especially my front left. So I should have gone for the pits. Bad decision there. Let's go on this lap. A bit of traffic going into turns 1 and 2 and 3. Try to make it through cleanly. We are currently P10 because some cars already went to the pit stop. Yeah, we definitely lost a lot of traction on that front left. That's not helping at all. Let's get some fresh tires. Try to make the best of this race. With 5 minutes to go. And where's my pit? Oh, it's right there. Okay. I see you guys. I almost ran him over. Go 4 minutes to go. We're gonna be way behind. We're gonna do our best. We are at the back of the field, unfortunately. Let's see what we can do in 3 minutes and 52 seconds. I think I really blew it this time. And we are in last place. Let's see if we can recover a little bit. Maybe somebody else has to go to the pits. Still, I don't know. I think there's nobody in the pits, so we are dead last. There's nothing we can do about it. We see the field in the distance, but I don't think we can get much closer. Someone went off track. 1 minute 30 seconds to go. Horrible race for us. One minute to go. We are very close to the end of the race. We're fighting for P23 here, unfortunately, but even that we cannot achieve. We're gonna be last place, I think. Maybe we can make a move on the last corner. At least we get one position back. We are not last after all. We are 23rd, unless he goes for the inside. Oh no, still one lap to go. I thought this was the last lap. So we still have to fight for P23. I think this is the last lap now. What a disgrace. Well, now I know the AI is challenging at 105%. Challenging enough for me, more than enough actually. At least on this track. It varies from track to track, so it's hard. Oh, and I messed it up on the last lap. And yes, we end up being last because I was distracted talking. Doesn't matter. Let's at least finish the race. Well guys, I think I will cut this stream right now because I have stuff to do. When we finish that last, maybe I will make another stream later, who knows. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys keep watching videos on my channel, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you feel like doing so. And that's it. Peace.